Let's go ahead and we're going to get started with our warm-up today. Off-centered. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead. We're going to take a nice deep breath up. And reaching up for the ceiling, big and tall. Fan those arms down. Let's do that 2 more times. Deep breath in. And fan them down. 1 more time. Deep breath up. And fan those arms down. Keep up with that breathing. Why don't you go ahead and just pick those knees up. And let's go into some spinal twists. Just put your hands on your hips. Twist to the side, center. Twist to the side. Things should start opening up, popping and cracking. One more on each side. We'll do some hip circles. Feet together and swing them around. Open up those hips. Do 1 more time this way. And let's bring it back the other way. Good. Let's do some single knee hip circles. Bring that knee up and around. Alternate sides. One more on each side. And let's go ahead and just lower your body down to your toes. Just kind of drop your body down. Hang out there. Don't push yourself to the ground. Nothing like that. Go ahead. Deep breath up. Reach up for the ceiling. And fan those arms down. Let's go ahead into some arm swings. Open and close. Out and in. Watch. And let's fan those arms back behind you. Big open arm stretch. Or on each side. And let's go into those marches again. Just bring those knees up. Bring them up out in front. Pull them up as high as you can. Use your core to raise those knees in. And we're going to go into some toe touches. I'm going to go ahead and put out with my fingertips, reach down for my opposite toe, all the way back up, alternate sides. One more on each side. Let's bring that toe up to the opposite fingertip now. Swing that leg up. One more on each side. Let's go into those hip swings again. Big circle around. One more this way. And let's reverse it back the other way. And let's do some single knee circles. Knee comes up and around. All right, let's go into a jog. One more. Jog in place. Bring those knees back up behind you. Good, we're gonna go into a side shuffle, side to side. One more on each side. Now let's go into some jumping jacks. We got 5 more. And let's go into those toe touches. Nice big open arms. Reach down for that toe all the way back up. Alternating sides. One more on each side. Bring that toe up to the fingertips now. One more on each side. All right, let's go back into that jog. Nice, easy jog. And just bring those big legs back up behind you. And let's go into those side shuffles. One more on each side. And let's go do our jumping jacks. Last 20 jumping jacks and we'll get started. Last one. All right, great job. Hopefully you're feeling good and warmed up. All right. Today's workout is that go round. And the go round is 12 exercises that you're going to do 1 through 12. We do 45 seconds of each one. And we take a break after the 12th exercise. And we do that 3 times around. Sound good? Excellent. So your first exercise I'm going to show you, and then after that, I'll just show you as we go. So your first one is a front squat butt kick. You're going to hold the weight at your chest here. And what you're going to do is squat down, butt kick up. And you're alternating sides. That leg just comes up back behind you. And you're just kicking it up behind you, stretching up front of that leg. All right, so that's the very first exercise that we're going to start with. Go ahead, pick up the weight that you have. Ready for this one, front squat butt kicks. We're going to start in 10 seconds. The rest of the exercises I'm going to show you as we go. Front squat butt kick, butt. Oh, so go ahead and begin. My volume is down. Squat, butt kick. Alternating sides. Should feel a nice little stretch in the front of those legs. Alternating sides. Keeping your head and your chest up. We have bent row next. You'll need both of your weights for this one. All right, go ahead, pick up both of your weights. Bent row, you're going to hinge forward. We're going to row up. Slight hinge in those hips, drop those arms, and row up. Strong core. You need to bring a leg back. For better back support, you could do that. But your back support should be coming from the stomach. Pull that in tight. You don't want to have your rib cage flared out. You want to have it tucked in for a flatter back. Static lunge is next in the next 8 seconds. We're going to put ourselves almost into like a warrior yoga pose. And I'm going to keep my weights in my hand. I'm going to focus on the first round just like this. We're just holding. I've got my weights in hand. My front knee is bent. And we're just going to hold. Add a little bounce to that if you wanted to. My back leg is straight. And we're just holding. My chest is up. Nice, strong, deep breaths. Sink into that front leg. Notice how my heel is down. My front heel, okay? Back heel is off the floor. My front heel, it is cemented down. I almost have my toe lifted off the ground for that front leg. So we're using all those leg and glute muscles and not the knees, not the shins. We have 5 seconds here. We're going into a sumo lateral combo. I'm sorry, we're going to a lat raise bicep combo. So we're gonna do lateral raise here, bicep curl, and repeat. We have lateral raise, rotate the arms out, and curl. Lateral raise, rotate, curl. Shoulder muscle group here, biceps here. We've got static lunge on the left leg now, coming up in 15 seconds. Palms should be out and facing me on those biceps. Palms face each other for laterals. 3, 2, 1. Good, I'm gonna bring my left leg forward now. I'm gonna hang tight, wait for my buzzer to go. Get myself situated. My back leg is straight, and that heel, the back heel is off the ground. My front heel is concentrated on balancing myself. I'm sitting low into this. Oh, I'm squeezing that glute back here. Just hang tight, hold that static pose. Feel that stretch through the back of the leg. Front leg is doing all the work here. Sit up nice and tall. Sumo squat to lateral lunge is next. Hang out. All right, great job. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring your toes all the way out, nice wide stance for me. And we're gonna go down for sumo, lateral, sumo, lateral. Okay, you go a little wider and those feet go wider. Sumo squat down, come up, lateral goes out. Sumo, lateral. Notice how I've got my one leg straight, the other knee bends, and I sit into that. I'm keeping my head and chest up at you, but I'm sitting into that hip. We're going down to the ground after this. Sit up with a leg lift. I gotta throw my mat down really quick. You guys keep this up. We got 5 seconds here. We are on the ground, on your back. You're gonna roll up, bringing one leg up, touch underneath that leg, and then you're gonna roll all the way back. We're alternating sides. Roll up, bring that knee up, clap underneath that hand, all the way back. Russian twists are next. Nice, easy, tuck that chin under, roll all the way up, belly in tight. Clap underneath that leg. Alternating that leg lift. All right, great job. Grab your dumbbell. Russian twists are next. I'm gonna have a slight bend in my knees. I've got my weight right here, and I'm gonna be side to side. Right and left. Breathing. Belly in tight. Left and right. Core in. We've got reverse crunches coming up. We'll lie back down on our backs. Three, two, and one. All right, great job. Go ahead and lie down. Your arms are by your side. We're gonna bend those knees at 90 degree at the knee, 90 degree at the hip. You're gonna lift them up to the chest and down. Make sure that you're always gonna end up by lining your knees up with your hips. Bring it up right to here. Don't drop those legs down to here. Line them up with those hips. Almost like you're trying to bring your hip bones to your rib cage. Belly button in tight. Pull that in. Good. We have a chest press coming up. Chest press for the leg lift is next. Keep that lower back on the ground. Keep that tucked under. Almost like you're trying to round your lower back. All right. Pick up those free weights, but don't move from where you're at. We're going to go into a bridge here, and we're going to open and close. Palms are facing each other. We're doing a chest fly. I'm sorry. It's just that chest press and fly. Open up and close. Those hips high for me. Press to the heels of those feet. Squeeze your glutes. Open and close. Make sure you're breathing. We have flutter kicks coming up after this one. Press through the heels of your feet. Keep those hips high. Squeeze to the top of that chest press. All right, we have a flutter kick next. Put those weights down, hands underneath your back, and extend those legs out. We're going to be fluttering up and down just like this, okay? If you need a ball from behind your head, you can get some kind of support, place it behind your head, and we're just flutter right here. Press that lower back down. Let's think about making your spine nice and long and curved. Pull your spine up so that you now are flattening your back onto the ground. Mind-body connection on this. You need to go a little bit higher if you're really feeling these in your back. You can bring those legs up higher to help round your back some more. Okay, it's a modification. You can bend the knees here. Those are the few different things you do. Otherwise, we're here. We've got one more after this one, earthquake, and then we'll take a water break. All right, sit that up for me, legs out in front of you. Earthquake. We've just been crushing our abs here at this last half.
Yeah.
All right, arms go up to your ears and we just hold. Bring those legs out in front of you. Abdominal hold right here. Belly button in tight. Head and chest is strong. Don't start collapsing here. Want that tall spine. Arms to the ears. We're looking up, bellies in. This is number 12 for us. Okay, then we're gonna take a water break. Should be earthquaking right about now. Belly in. 10 seconds. Oh, yes, here we go. I'm shaking. Good job. Round 1 is done. Grab a drink of water. All right. We're gonna do 1 through 12 again. Take this another second. And remember, we started with a front butt kick. All right, we ready? I think it's time. We're gonna start with those front butt kicks in 10 seconds, okay? So make sure you've got your weight ready, up your chest.
Oh, just one.
Toes are out in front of you, a little wider than hip distance. And we're gonna squat down, bring that back leg behind you. Kick that booty. Alternating sides. If you got some tight quads, you might feel this stretch in the front of those legs. Alternating that butt kick. Hang in there with me. We have bent rows after this, 10 seconds. All right, bent row is next. Grab both your weights. Tall chest here. Strong chest. Open them up. We're not collapsed. Nice and strong. And then we're hinged at the hip for your bent row. Don't let that chest collapse forward. But I do want to have you in. So now it's supporting your core. Okay? Maintaining that flat back. Don't flare out you want to keep the chest open, but don't flare out the rib cage. Mind-body connection. We have static lunge on that right leg coming up in 10 seconds. One more. All right. I'm gonna keep those weights. Don't put those weights down. That was my bad. All right, I'm gonna bring that right leg forward. I'm gonna take just an extra second before I really sink into this. And we're down. Hang out there with me. Body weight into the heel of the front foot. Feel that back leg stretching. And just breathe here. I'm raising my toe up in the front leg. Just enough so I'm making sure I'm concentrating all the strength to the heel. So we've got this part of the leg work, and I'm not feeling this in my knees, not feeling this in my shins. 10 seconds, then we have a lat raise to a bicep curl. Keep breathing, sink a little lower. All right, good job. Lat raise into bicep curl. Palms are facing me. Open up for your lateral raise. Palms towards me for a bicep curl. Palms face each other. Lat raise. Rotate. Curl. Good. Breathe through each one of these. Lat raise, rotate, and curl. We have static lunge on the left side next. 10 seconds here. Keep those weights in hand. I'm going to bring my left leg forward. My back leg is going to be nice and straight. Sink into that and hang out there with me. Breathe through these. Head and chest are up. I'm just going to take that back leg and squeeze that glute in. Pull it in towards your body. Make sure you're nice and low. Sumo squat to lateral squat is next. Sink a little lower. Where are you at? Hope you're feeling this burn. It's like a half wall sit. We love those. All right, come on out of that. Sumo squat position. Point those toes out for me. Head and chest are up. We're going to start with our sumo squat, and we're going to go side to side. Sumo squat down, bring yourself up. Sit back into that. Make sure you can really sink into that hip. Really stretches the inner thighs. We're down on the ground after this one. Sit up with those leg lifts. All right, put those weights down, have a seat. Lie back for me. We're gonna alternate those legs. Roll up and touch underneath the leg is next. Roll that up and touch. Alternate that touch. Put some force into it. You clap your hands underneath. Otherwise, just tap those fingers. Roll all the way up, meet that leg in the middle. If you're unable to roll up, you should probably hold on to a weight at your chest for leverage. So it will just look like this. If you can't roll up, you're just gonna roll up here. Don't worry about touching underneath the leg. Russian twister coming up. Go ahead and sit that up. Grab that dumbbell. Legs are out in front. Lean back into it and twist left and right. Your stomach is supporting you right now. Pull it in tight. Reverse crunches are next. Breathe. Three, two, and one. Okay, put that weight down, your back on your back. Arms by your side, bring those knees up, 90-degree angle to those hips. We're gonna crunch them in. Reverse crunch in. Breathe through each one of these. Pull that core in tight. Control your crunch as well. One vertebrae at a time goes up, and one vertebrae at a time goes down. After this reverse crunch, we got chest press. All right, put those feet down and pick up those weights.
Chest press.
Arms go up and facing each other. All right, let's be epic and lift those hips up. Hold that there. Open wide and close. Multitasking. Women like to multitask, right? And squeeze at the top. Keep those hips up. Don't let those hips drop. Keep doing a hip check. Press the weight to the heels of those feet. Squeeze it up at the top. Flutter kicks are next. Are you breathing? All right. You can put those weights down in flutter kicks. Arms are down. You can put them underneath your back, a little more additional support to curve your hip bones. Bring those legs up and we're fluttering right here, belly button in. Chin is tucked. Long spine. We're not crunched here. Long spine. Think about separating each vertebrae. Belly button in. Remember, if we needed to, you could always bring those legs up high and flutter here. Otherwise, we're here with our lower backs down. We got earthquakes next. We went through that whole thing. Fabulous. Belly button in. All right. Legs go out. Earthquake is next. Water break. All right, arms to the ears. Let's hang out here. Just hold. Lots of core today. Bellies are in tight. Hold that in. Strong spine. Arms are high. Don't start sagging those arms like this. I want to see a strong body. Head and chest is up. Should be shaking right about now. I like to squeeze my legs together. Squeeze those knees in. Hold on to that contraction. Belly's in tight. 3, 2, and 1. Release that. Good job. Oh. Grab your sip of water.
Do it again.
The low impact day, so you don't need to take too long of a break. All right, so come to standing for me if you aren't already. Front butt kicks. Ready for your final round, our last 12 minutes. We're gonna start with a front squat butt kick. Go ahead and pick up your weights. I'm gonna grab that timer. We're gonna start in 10 seconds. Keep that weight at your chest. Front squat butt kick. Butt kick back. Alternating sides. Head and chest stay up. Bent rows are coming up after this. Three, two, last one. All right, let's get our bent row in. Grab those weights. Hinge at that hip. Loose knees. You don't want to have to tighten them up. Nice loose knee. Hinge in the hip. Keep the chest open, but don't flare your rib cage out. Chest is open. Rib cage is closed. Breathe through these. We have static lunge on the right side next. Five seconds. One more good one. All right. Static lunge, we're gonna start that with that right leg. Right leg is gonna start out in front. Bring that left leg back. And hold low. Hold that down. Keep your head and chest up. Sink low into that. If you're not feeling that enough, you gotta sink a little bit lower into that. Squeeze that back leg. Squeeze that booty in. Press all the way to the heel of that foot. That toe should not be doing any work. Don't press your weight forward. Press down. 10 seconds. Lat raise with the bicep curl is next. Okay, coming out of that.
Let's crack.
Palms are facing you. Lat raise up. Open up for bicep curl. Make sure you're breathing through each one of these. So you don't have to come up too high, just to shoulder level. Okay, we're not flying up here. And curl. Turn those palms towards me for curl. Turn your palms towards each other. Keep them level with the ground. On your lat raise. Last one here. All right, let's get that static lunge on that left side now. Bring that left leg forward. Kind of just set yourself up for the next round. And we sink into that now. Hold that. That back leg is straight. That front leg is, focal point is the heel. The lower, head and chest is up. Give a little bounce if you want. Keep breathing through these. All right, where are you at? Are you creeping up? Make yourself sink a little lower. Challenge yourself. We got a sumo squat to a lateral next. All right, coming out of that. Sumo squats, toes go out. Weights in the center. Sumo squat down. We're gonna go out to our lateral. Good, when you come out of that sumo squat, make sure you squeeze those glutes. Don't neglect the squeeze. Wait, I just distracted myself. Forgot what I was doing. All right, we're down to the floor after this. Sit up with your leg lift, come down to the mat. Lie back. We're gonna touch underneath our legs with a clap. If you're unable to roll up, add some leverage. Put that weight in your hand and you can bring it up if you need to. Okay, that's your modification here. Hold that weight in your hand. Help give you a boost up. Otherwise, you're here with no weight. Lift that leg up and clap underneath that leg. Really reach for it. Breathe. Up. Go down. We've got Russian twist next. Sit that up for me. Grab your weight. It's a low impact day. Sit back into that and side to side. Make sure you're throwing that shoulder forward. Still breathing. Reverse crunches are next. Twist that shoulder, throw it forward. 3, 2, last one. All right, let's lie back again. Arms by your side. Bend those knees 90 degrees over those hips. And bring it into the chest, lower back down. Bring them in, tight squeeze, and release. Control that up and down as well. You want to think about each vertebrae is raising up off the floor and lowering back down with control. So you got to sink that belly button in. After reverse crunch, we got chest fly into that bridge. As those feet go back flat on the floor, grab your dumbbells. And press your heels and move around, lift those hips up. Hands facing each other, open wide and close. Keep those hips strong and tall. Inhale down and exhale up to the close. Flutter kicks are next. Keep those hips up, press the heels. All right, flutter kicks. Hands underneath your back. Extend those legs out. You can just hang out for a second. Tuck that chin under. Fine. Remember, you can bring those legs up high if you need more back support here. Otherwise, drop them low. Belly button in. Chin is tucked. Oh, yes, feel that. Go a little bit faster if you want to. Flutter it. We got earthquakes. Woohoo! Oh, really extend that spine so that your lower back is down. Breathe. All right. Sit it up for your last one of the day. Top it off with that cherry, the earthquake. Bend those legs out in front of you. Arms to the ceiling and hold. Head and chest are up. Tall spine, belly button in. This is it, guys. Great job today. Woo! Nice lower impact workout. We're almost there though. Don't give in just yet. We're in that committed zone. Like you just have to power through this last few. There's no breaking from this sucker. Feel that all through here. Those muscles are like, are we going up or are we going down? Which way are we? Lean a little bit more back for the last 5 seconds. Woo! 3, 2, 1. All right, good job. All right.
Oh.
Breathe. You can hang out with me on the floor. We'll do some stretching. If you need to grab a drink of water, grab a drink. All right. Head. Ooh, just sit. Relax those hips on the ground. And let's go ahead into some neck rolls. Just gonna drop my chin down to the right side. I'm just gonna shift it over to the left. And I'm going side to side. I'm rotating like a pendulum. Good, drop that neck to center. And I just want you to take both of your hands and just place them on the back of your head. Just rest them on top of your head just to give your neck a little bit of a stretch. Just relax. Don't force your neck down. Good, release those arms. Raise that chin up. Let's do some side stretches. Take your right arm up over your head. Stretch it to the left. And bring it back to center. Let's stretch it to the right, left arm up. Good. And let's go ahead and swing those legs around so that you're onto all fours here. And I want you to just sit back on those heels and stretch those fingertips forward. Come back to all fours. Take those fingertips. I want you to turn them towards you. And just lean back just slightly. Feel that stretch to the forearms and the biceps. Good, and just easily bring those fingertips back. Sit back on those heels again and stretch your fingertips forward. Come back to all fours and now sit your torso up for me. I want you to start with your left leg, bring that left leg forward. And I want you to lean into that. So you should feel that stretch through that front right thigh. Come back, sit up straight for me so you get 90-degree angle on the left knee again. Put your hands to the ground and raise your right knee up off the ground. Press that right heel in so you feel the stretch through your right calf. Feel the stretch through your inner thigh on your left side. Twist for me. And bring that arm back down. Put your knee down for me. Stick your torso up. Bring in an inner thigh stretch. Take this left leg. I want you to open it up and lean towards it. Feel that inner thigh stretching. Good, bring that back to center. Bring that left knee back to center. Place it back. Right leg. Bring that right leg forward and lean into that. You should feel that stretch to that left front leg. Probably even the inner thigh here, depending on how tight you are. And bring that back up to center. Put both hands down on the inside of your right leg. Bring your left leg up. Press the heel of the left leg in so you feel that stretch in that back left leg. And take your right arm, raise that up to the ceiling. Drop that right arm down. Place the left knee down. We're gonna do that inner thigh stretch on the right side. Open that up and lean into that right side. You see what I'm doing? You're like this. There we go. Good. Come back to center. Bring that right knee forward. And now place it back behind you. Hands and knees back down to the ground. Come to plank position. Walk your hands to your feet. Feel that stretch to the back of the legs. Kind of just hang out there for a minute while you're stretching to those toes. Roll up nice and slow. Deep breath up. Roll those shoulders back. Let's go ahead, separate those legs nice and wide. Point your toes out. I want you to reach for your right leg. Both hands down. Walk those hands on over to the left side. Hold that here. Walk that back over to center. Walk those feet in. Just kind of hang out here for just a second, touching those toes. And roll it up nice and tall. One last stretch, okay? Take that left leg, place a catty corner behind the right. Bring that left arm up. Feel that all through your side and your back muscles. Bring it back to the leg. Bring that back, catty corner. And raise that arm up. And bring that back to center. Take a nice deep breath up to the ceiling. Stretch those fingertips up. Fan those arms down. And you all are done. Good job. My pleasure. I will see you guys tomorrow.
Hopefully. No.